Oh, we're Thunderbird. Okay.
Step up to the stage so that you can be heard. Grab this mic of life and speak your favorite words. Join us in the blessing that came along with the curse. Breathe in to get high without using a little word.
Music. This barrier from conflict, where piano keys, violin strings, and bass booming replaces chatter through halls and stomping of beat. The only language spoken in here is the kind you audibly hear in ear. Rhythmically, the only foreign dialect, silence. A stop in the music.
Many melodious musical messages make me me. Through my favorite playlist, I become everything I run from. The mirrors couldn't show me myself better than a symphony. The chords in my eardrums gave me a life-changing epiphany. So I don't just ride it, I write it. I wrote whatever my brain spoke. I use my headphones as my invisibility cloak. I swear this music gets me high. I don't even smoke. I don't need assistance. All I need is a consistent beat. The sound strengthened my soul, so I never experienced defeat.
Look, I have 3 sisters, and every day I see guys who insist on trying to tell them how they want their extra time and their kiss. Cause this music today says love no females, trust no women, just get a pool full of liquor, I can dive. And they'll say anything to get you, like they won't forget you, but really they won't forget to walk them doors and turn them lights on. Just so they can undress you. Then they'll leave feeling unimpressed, changing partners like stations on to the next. And what does every song have in common with the rest? Sex! It's inescapable. Every song reeling that you love is unattainable. Woman only capable of that pop it don't stop. Booty me down, trampoline booty. It's the radio's habit. And the only way to get away is when the music turns to static. And then off.
Nowadays we say bang bang when we used to say
hola, hola, hey.
Meaning we give guns to the youth so they could be a kid and play. Musical potentiation could save a
generation.
If rock is right, rap is black. Is this music or
segregation?
If time and money are connected with this music, I have been invested. Crazy how we try to escape the gun sounds on the streets, then turn around and hear the same exact bullet rounds on the beats. Some of the artists with the lyrics are the types who are down to kill, so it's time to type down your lyrics just to explain how you feel. This music saved us, but enslaved us. Can we portray a positive message before we're gone too soon? If the sky is the limit, then how are there footprints on the moon?
Step up to the stage so that you can be heard. Grab this mic of life. Speak your favorite words.
Join us in the blessing that came along with the curse.
Breathe in to get high without using a little word.
No longer hurt. If I had the words, my brothers won't be sleeping in the dirt. If I had the words, Gabby would still be my earth. If I only had the words, maybe, just maybe, my heart wouldn't be so heavy and my father figure wouldn't be a cartoon character.
Strong for this. What has gotten into us? We need to change. Yes, we do. Where is our freedom going? We need to make a change before someone else do. I'ma just let y'all go with all my love and honor and hope, because freedom is around the corner, begging us to never let go.
Woo!
I wrote this off with one of my heroes. He's one of my favorite poets. His name is Saul Williams.
Yes!
And that's what the title of the song is.
You knew.
I like to think of how he isn't the son of Shaklack Clack because he is before that, he is before death is eternity, after death is eternity, there is no death, there's only eternity. And he rides on the wings of eternity like he will forever be black.
I like to think of my sisters. They have so much ahead of them in their life. They have all the time to do what I did wrong right. I like to think of my father who I never knew. To think of would I even be here if he was here, if he chose to?
I guess it started when the lights went out and everybody started running around in circles trying to figure it out. I could feel it wedged in my ribs, it felt freezing as my cold air blew out. Danced through the evening paranormal, slowly being called to the gleam where the ghosts gather nightly and sell the devil their dreams. I observe tales from the other side of the curb, holding concrete notepad, scribble down my words in the limelight. This is what it's like to bleed ink, put your fingers in it, paint me a picture of what you think, make it beautiful and make it look like love. Make it hang from the heavens, make it break my trust. Make it real, make it dangerous, make it out of the rust. Make it passionate and impossible to touch, it's forever. Slowly resurrected from the dust. When you understand it's everything inside of you, it's us.
I'm always in ass situation that leaves someone heartbroken. More her than me, no hurting me. I feel no sorrow like the Tin Man in his tin can suit of armor.
Half full of half-broken angel wings and pastors reviving your own dead demon soul.
Movement on, dreams, stand under none.
It's only you know what's right, so homie, you gotta fight for it. No matter the odds, gather has got to dream up and write the future. You to the breast of evolution and death will never catch the revolution, cause it's bigger than black.
Yeah, I spoke a whisper in the dark one night. Watch it take form in front of me, you mimic my life. It seemed natural, especially watching its last breath like poetry. Watch as it clung to its own chest with a smile. Made out of broken pieces of towel, you can see the thoughts running. Chase them around for miles if you want it. People say that old road is haunted. If you travel on it long enough, you'll never get off it. You believe it, cause everything is skewed. When you see it, then you process. Automatically think that you feel it. It automatically sticks to the brain. When the truth of it is standing outside, playing cards in the rain. You would never beat the game it plays. You can only turn around and lick the blood from your own switchblade. It's forever, slowly resurrected from the dust. When you understand it's everything inside of you, it's us. You're all I've ever known.
Since my head and spit you, and then I used to use this knife and misuse. I swung and nearly hit you. In fact, I nicked you.
My name is Ariana Melendez, and this piece is called Mom.
Cocaine turns into heart fake DM. I'm on couch cushion, haven't moved yet, having a shortness of breath because heroin happened to turn into heroic couplets. This ecstasy readily exits me to another dimension, where there are poets on stage prepping personal pieces of pure dopamine.
Because the kid who loves school is in the rearview mirror.
Okay, raise your hand if you know that revision is part of the process. Okay, raise your hand if you know that awareness about how to communicate your message is part of the process.
And my rules that I close to me, my keyboard.
Okay, come on.
Hi, my name is Angelo. And this piece is called Words.
Word up.
Poetry.
of this here making us move, but it sure is funky. I think it's time to rap.
Shall we?
Surely.
Kid and play back, rolling strong.
Dope and deaf.
We can get funky with the best. We're just hyping it up.
You know just how it had to be.
Just take a look around, boy. Can't you see? Guys up on rushing.
Girls are just blushing.
Wiz rocks the scratch.
While Herb's on percussion.
Setting the stage for the stage to get set off. I bust a rhyme and a dance and just jet off. So get off because you bit off
more than you can chew.
Now watch the dynamic duo do a little go-go thing.
Come on, rock and swing.
You gotta roll with Kid and play. Now everybody sing.
Hola, hola, eh. Hola, hola, eh. Hola, hola, eh. Hola, hola, eh.
Now we're the stars of stage, wax, and video.
We're here to tear it up. So come on, here we go.
Pump it up. This is high-powered stuff.
Kid play can't get enough
of that funky go rhythm.
You wanted a dope jam?
Well, that's what we're giving.
We're headed for fame.
Because Kid and Play's driven.
Boy, we know game.
And large is how we live it. We stay paid. You know the boys have got it made.
See, I'm the tramp.
And I'm the fella with the high top fade.
Get down to the sound.
You know we're about to turn it out. Roll with Kid and Play. Everybody shout.
Hola, hola, eh. Hola, hola, eh.
Your ladies with a deadly charm.
Wanna go to work on your fellas too.
Bars not cold, bars not old. I do off the top, and I won't stop. I just rock like I roll. Oh no, there we go. Oh no.
Rolling on my big wheel. Rolling on my big wheel. I don't wanna grow up. I just wanna have some fun. I can't remember growing up on 3 wheels. Neighborhood kids out. So chill as I peel out of my mom's house. All day played hard until the sun down. Hands up right now when I'm seeing blue skies, green grass, and a whole lot of real estate. You got a quarter, little Susie's got the lemonade stand. Time to bounce rubber bands. Ocean of living water, write the message in the sand. Real talk, I want my life to be about that. Burn rubber, turning records on the soundtrack. It's time to take it back to that imagination. All smiles, having fun was the occupation. Rolling on my big wheel. I don't need a hill, just give me all the thrill. Sitting sideways, paw wall, no hands. Empty handlebars, tricked out, custom made just the way you like. SFD Industries, hit them up tonight. All across the world, Lexington to Amsterdam, Tokyo to Africa, Canada and back to France. Yeah, it's silly, hear me really how I knew it. I thank the Lord Almighty that I have the breath to do it. Every bit of glory goes above, I give him credit. I will pedal in faith even if I don't know where I'm headed. We are the new generation of kids, saved by grace, it's the reason that I live. Truth is, this will make you feel alive, whether you 7 years old or you pushing 95. I don't wanna grow up. I don't wanna grow up. I don't wanna grow up. No, I just wanna have some fun. Rolling on my big wheel. Rolling on my big wheel. Rolling on my big wheel. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna grow up. I don't wanna grow up. I don't wanna grow up. No, I just wanna have some fun. Rolling on my big wheel. Rolling on my big wheel. Rolling on my big wheel. I just wanna have some fun.
Please give a big round of applause
for Thunderbird. Either you guys have to clap longer, or y'all need to walk faster. One of the two. Hello, everybody. My name is Tariq, and I'm representing Thornwood. And this piece is called Apathy. I promise I care, but you wouldn't know it. I call it concealed carry because it's too dangerous to show it. Apathetic ways have taken over my life. The main reason being, I just don't want to deal with the stress and the strife. It's too bad you can't see past this face that's so stale. Deep down, I feel your pain like I'm reading your emotions in braille. Trying to keep my head above sea level, but I think that ship has set sail. Drowning in subpar performances that make my whole family wail. I wonder if my mom is still proud of the boy wonder who used to stand out in a crowd. I wasn't loud except in class where I strived to succeed, not just pass. Too bad the time is deceased, because that little boy has passed, and the last that lad is now last and lacks laughs. Life isn't that hard, but it came kind of tough when everybody's telling you that you don't give enough effort. So my thoughts start to place me in a deep depression, and a psychiatrist wouldn't help because I need too many sessions. You know how long it take to tell all my deepest feelings to a stranger? So lazy I wouldn't walk across a puddle to see Jesus in the manger. And for me that causes anger, because I know the root, but because the root is not caring, I'm forever in the loop. I circle my mind at mass fear, I won't find the answers. Moving back and forth in my head so much I should be a dancer. Walk a mile in my shoes, you see all the knots I have to tie in. Not trying is a habit, which is why I'm so average. I'd be lying if I said my interest in school was avid. But this isn't me, and truthfully, I've had it from cheers with my peers to tears for a couple years, but if I continue down this path, I'll be living my biggest fears. So I'm at this fork in the road, chewing on food for thought. Then I realize this is where my decisions have brought me, so I must put into action everything every teacher has taught me and take the time out to clock in double shifts and working on myself from within. The passion is there, I know it's something I can find. All I have to do is get off my ass, matic behind. Woo! Because the kid who loves school is in the rearview mirror, so I rewind because I couldn't see the picture any clearer. This is who I have to be. I'm not an avid aviator or a great debater, just a kid trying to find his way. Through the ups and downs, I'm left writing with no sense of direction every day.
Mad fire! Come on, Luke!
No, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. It's good. Alright. My name is Luke Muhammad. My stage name is Mucho. I'm going with high school. And this piece is called Fable. I remember the days growing up in that little Red Riding Hood where I could never leave porch. Had to sit inside eating dinner with my pitchfork. Couldn't walk past third step because Big Bad Wolf stayed on the corner huffing and puffing at Mary J. by the dozen. Stayed with the Reggie and the Keisha like they was his cousins, but speaking of cousins, mine's is right there with him, slinging them trees like lumberjacks and beams off the beanstalk until one day he got caught by them 3 little pigs playing robbers and cops. They said, freeze, tag him and bag him. Now he's in the back of Paddy Wagon on his way to play patty cake in a 5x8 cell with his new inmate. And I would probably break him out if only his cell was constructed of scissors, papers, and rocks, but it's not. If only I could pick the locks with words and simple phrases like, open sesame! I would regularly head down block, where I would find Goldilocks, who once had hair as long as Rapunzel until she opened Pandora's box, which contained the Sorcerer's Stone, otherwise known as crack rocks. My child was to Neverland where there's no gravity to keep her bound, and now she Peter Pan handles so she won't have to come down. But by Felicia's word is said whenever she stops by, so instead of graceful greetings like hi, they just assume that she is. And all I can do is feel sorry. Sorry for those like Pinocchio who could have been a rapper who spits dope lines, but instead fell in love with the drug, so he often told lies so his nose could grow long enough for these clearly crafted coke lines. And I would gladly be his Jiminy Cricket. I'd put the Geppetto to the metal to be by his side. But once again, all I can do is feel sorry. sorry. Say sorry, be sorry, because the huntsman that is my cousin ends lives with the assassination of minds in the form of socially acceptable assisted suicide. And I once was blind, but now I see how one wolf has turned into many. Lined up on blocks in the clothing of sheep, others disguised in crooked wigs and bifocals, pearls around neck, slippers on deck. But next time, I'll see past this innocuous facade. And this is every character in this tale is masked. I'll do the simple task of unveiling your true identity. And my, oh my, what bad breath you have, cousin. What long nails you have, cousin. What bloodshot eyes you have, cousin. What big lies you have, cousin. And though you've done wrong and were often careless, since you're now gone, I will often cherish the good, the bad, and even the worst of you, cousin.
We got a low score. What? 39.8. Then we got 39.9. 39.9. Like tenor. You round of applause.
My name is Juwan Emmons, and I'm from Thunderbird. And this is called NBA Dreams.
I remember those days where going outside used to be safe, and it seemed like it was okay to come in late. From dusk till dawn, we spent our day at the courts. We were hungry for our competition. We just wanted our plates and forks. Also, we could feel a part of something that was bigger. We used to shoot shots all day without pulling triggers. We were playing 5-on-5 with the game of life, or 5 on fists while others brought guns and knives. We were from a city affected by nothing but crack rock, so playing ball was the only positive time you could say past the rock. If only we could get out of here. We wanted to fly high with our Nike Airs. We chased success, but yet it seemed to escape our hands. Our place of hope was taken from us like it was our promised land. We gave our all to make a living off of this. Like everyone that we heard, we used to try to beat 2K just to tell people that you got served. They bring the heat in the heat of the summer. Chicago was known for 4 or 5. And I ain't talking MJ's old number. The playground went from showing who was tough to the cops playing get on the ground with us. Nobody wanted to be Kyrie because being D-Walls was more fun. Let's face it, who here really wants to be number 2 when we all strive to be number 1? Where's this window of success? It's become harder to find it. Why does success feel like the Clippers game and us blacks haven't been invited? We went from playing on courts to watching friends go to court. They used to shoot shots, but now they shoot guns of some sort. We were confined in these streets where our fans got replaced from mothers crying out loud because their sons got shot. So now for us, NBA stood for No Blacks Allowed. All we wanted to do was be trailblazers. We were heaven sent, but hell raisers. All strive for perfection and success. It would get us that, so why did it feel like the backboards was the only thing that had our backs? The love of the game became the love for the fame, where the pick and roll only worked on that Mary Jane, and the only thing being passed around was those blunts, and the only time you got an assist is when you were getting jumped. My father was like a fast break that I had to see go, and girls was giving up their bodies just so they could become a free throw. This game of life was like a game 7 that I couldn't win, and I almost gave up when my sister wanted to hang herself, and I ain't talking about from the rim. My grandma just became a 76er. But the only time we talk is when she wants to tell me about my sister. She tells me how I should tell my mom that my life is like a car on a calendar, because every day it seems like I have to dodge away from my challengers. How am I supposed to tell my mom that I ain't got my heart in, that she should have named me James because the pain inside has not been hardened? I remember when an orange ball and the jersey number would get you called cute. Now it seems like them jersey numbers get put on orange jumpsuits. These dreams were supposed to take us far out of a space that was so jammed with demons, we were playing against the monsters. Our neighborhoods was filled with nothing but crime, where blacks would act foul and their lives would get put on the line. Going outside used to feel free from danger zones. Looking back, I wish we were all LeBron and we would have went back home.
I see you, boy.
Hello. My name is Elijah Brooks. I'm representing Thornwood.
T-Wood.
And this piece is called Golden. My friends give me light, and given this yank out of darkness, I return the favor by providing them with light-hearted situations. I'm the fool for a reason. Acts out of those unknown by those who chose to exile me exclusively from their society. But it's cool, I've got a squad trim. Some probably summoned here to see me perform in clear visibility, at least to me, because I shine doing poetry, brightly illuminating mics like glow-in-the-dark Jays or Nate Marshall. For days I'm LeBron James, only bringing a peaceful reign along with equals in my lane and my range, which is obvious. I mean, it's in my name. Google the major arcana, a tarot collection, beginning with 0. A recollection needed, if need be. For those who don't know, the 0's the fool, meaning infinite possibilities. And it's only because of them, you see. Friends in the family who contributed to what you see. Thunderbird Spokenword flocks soars with opportunity, scorches winters in unity, lighting up nights like Paul Revere. But no lanterns here. We're using metaphors and similes, using poetic flow to combat mortal enemies, most of which actually involved me and my own struggles with identity. The white and the black eventually mixed to form a Steamboat Willie that you would usually see on an old school Disney flick. Light and darkness coexisting with each other. How fitting, it's only one of them praised here though. So embrace that brighter side within every one of you zeros. Because I used to sit in the classrooms, used to the feeling of anger, used to being sightless in silence, and silence was AU 79, but uninviting the luster. That's why when I spoke mine, my nuggets of wisdom were regarded as unimportant, when uncommon was more like it. Until I found friends and family who showed me kindness and understanding on my standings in life. In life, they are my light. This is my light. This is how I show it. When I write, reciting diamonds with poets who light up our nights.
Hello, my name is Lukman Muhammad. I'm from Thornwood High School. And this piece is called PA. Hi, my name is Luke. And this is my first time being here, though I really don't need to be here because I've been sober for about 22 minutes now, so I mean, it's just that I've been too busy getting high of haikus, lit off of alliteration. I'll just puff past that personification, roll up luts full of running rhymes. Euphoria from anaphoras got me hooked off every line. 300 cc's of metaphors and similes. I need a needle injection of sound and repetition, and suddenly methamphetamine turns into onomatopoeia. Crack cocaine turns into carpe diem. I'm on couch cushion, haven't moved yet, having a shortness of breath because heroin happened to turn into heroic complex. This ecstasy readily exits me to another dimension where there are poets on stage prepping personal pieces of pure dopeness. Every line they spit turns into pure opium that I got baking soda, I got baking soda. And every word I'm able to relate to helps me elevate to a level almost hippie-like. Psychedelic flows got me feeling groovy and dynamite. Might just grab mic to demonstrate how I'm constructing narcotics with ingredients like subject-verb agreements. I guess I'm Heisenberg with these words. Yeah, me and Jesse be chilling in RVN. Sometimes we even talk about getting treatment. And this is louder than a bomb in it. No, this is Poets Anonymous, and I'll just start by saying, hi, my name is Luke, and I'm a poetry addict. And though this is my first session, I've created a slight obsession with this mental medicine that men's minds, these pieces that piece together broken hearts, this intangible antidote. I think I'm starting to itch because I need a fix, so I'll just hit up that guy on the curb of 83rd and King Drive and ask, may I purchase a dime bag of literature that evokes meaning and rhythm and static? Please? Nah, you know what, you can keep it. I don't need it because I can quit anytime I want. I mean, it's not like I'm an addict or anything. It's not like I'm an addict or anything. It's not like I'm... Where's my notebook? I can't find my notebook. I need to find my notebook. I gotta have it. It's like I know you gotta have it. And I know you gotta have it. I know you... Hey, what size is that notebook, homie? Huh? Look like my size, yeah. What's that? 5 subject? 180 pages? Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'm in the right place after all. Hi, my name is Luke, and just like you, I need to be here.
Very low score of a 9.8. We have 9.9. If you sold 10 poems for $30, that's wrong. We got 3 tens.
Give the literary award to Lukman Mohammed. And that's for the elegance and the mordant wit and the pointedness of his metaphors and his allusions, including Geppetto to the metal.
Yeah! Woo! We love you, Luke!
Hey, make some noise for Robert Polito from the Poetry Foundation. We say this, we mean this. We say the point is not the point is the...
What would you say about me? So I'm a junior at Thunderbird High School, that's all I got.
That's really exciting.
getting tipsy. I can feel it. I'm gonna be upstairs, up there, slurring my words.
loving it, enjoying it, you know, and knowing that those of us who are in the audience who've enjoyed all the iterations of it, and then what we get to enjoy is watching people who are seeing it for the first time, and you get to enjoy that too. And so be there in love, like we talk about, you know, in joy, in love with the audience. That's the most important light in that moment.
What do y'all look at me? You are the most important part of this entire festival.
Yes.
We need you. We need your voices, and we need you to be community for each other. And I see y'all looking out for each other, and I see y'all looking out for them, and that's how we move on.